In November 2012, it became clear that a new approach was needed to bring the voluntary sector together to overcome catastrophic funding cuts. As a result, the Torbay Community Development Trust, TCDT for short, was born in July 2014 with the backing of both the council and the voluntary community and social enterprise sector. 2 months later in September, TCDT learned it was in line to receive a massive £6 million boost from the National Lottery to run the Ageing Well project in Torbay, tackling loneliness and isolation. It was the right project at the time for Torbay, which has a much higher than average ageing population. The community building team was born, seeking out new projects, supporting dozens of groups daily across the bay, making connections and bringing people together. At the core of our work is ABCD, Asset-Based Community Development.
But when we get people to the point of feeling like they do want to go out and about, then actually that's when the community builder gets involved. The builder will talk to the community and find out what they love about the community, what they want to change about that community, and what they're prepared to do about it. And that's the most important thing. We don't do for people, we create the space for the community to do for themselves.
Barry, who lost his wife, is just one example of how our community builders can make a difference.
Because my wife had slowly got worse and worse over a 6-year period, I always thought, well, I've had that long to get used to this that I'm going to be all right. I've got the coffee that I want, I've met the people that I want, and it's made me exercise that I probably otherwise wouldn't do. And there's also once a month now I go to play Skittles. It's just new people to meet.
Our community builders continue to work, now with people of all ages across the bay. Another legacy of Ageing Well is the Live Longer Better Torbay programme, which incorporates many of the lessons learned from running Ageing Well Torbay.
So this helps the joints, and I'm going to count, we're going to go 3 and then up. So 1, 2, 3, up and hold. Good.
With the help of our funding advisor, we've brought more than £12.5 million in grants and funding into the Bay. We expanded our work to involve young people, working in partnership with 52 other organisations. We put the young people in charge and asked them what would make Torbay a better place to live and grow up in. We launched Our Bus Torbay after scheduled services were cut, leaving people with no access to the main towns to shop and socialise. We were in a very strong position when the pandemic came along in March 2020. Our Ageing Well investment allowed us to create new partnerships, and we hit the ground running with the Torbay Community Helpline. The helpline provides services including the collection of shopping and prescription medication, financial advice, and befriending either over the phone or in person.
You know, the first couple of calls are a bit strange because you don't know the person, but now it's like she's my best friend.
The work on the Torbay Community Helpline led to us helping to set up and provide support for the Torbay Food Alliance, both continuing to expand with new services being added all the time. Torbay Community Helpline has become the front door for adult social care, provides a focal point for volunteers, and coordinates the Home from Hospital scheme. When it comes to the Torbay Community Helpline, we are proud to boast one call, that's all. When war broke out in Ukraine, more than 200 people came to the Bay, and around the same time, asylum seekers also began arriving. Torbay had no suitable infrastructure in place, and Torbay communities worked alongside other agencies to provide help, support and advice for them. We support, partner and work alongside hundreds of organisations from the Torbay voluntary, community and social enterprise sector. And now, Torbay Communities works with people of all ages in every ward in the Bay, and we continue to bring people together to make our communities stronger together. Our mantra?
We have what we need when we share what we have.